everybody? It's Crazy Al Torcaso. You know, a lot of people think I'm a little bit weird, wild, crazy, insane, whatever. Truth is, I've been a psychiatrist back in the day. As a matter of fact, the psychiatrist said I'm probably about the most sane person he ever met. You know, I had to do these tests, these series of tests, because I have a medical condition, as you all know that I told before. So when you're going through certain funding, you have to take psychological and physiological tests. So the government sent me to a psychiatrist, and they ask you a certain amount of questions. Like they ask you who's the president, who's the vice president, and yada, yada, yada. So the guy got to the point where he asked me who the president was. And I told him who the vice president was. I told him who the secretary of the defense was, the speaker of the house was. I told him who the majority leader was. I even told him, I think the secretary of the treasury or whatever. He's like, man, we're good. It was funny. And then he asked me some other question. I was like, boom, boom, boom. And so finally, I'm getting ready to leave, right? He says, man, I don't know. I just don't know. I said, what do you mean? He said, I don't know why they sent you here. You're about the sanest man I ever met. So even though I don't seem like it, I got my marbles in the right place. They're not marbles, they're brain cells. Babe, forget about it here. That said, I'm also one of the toughest hombres on the face of the earth. Now, I don't mean muscle-wise, not muscular, not Mr. Rambo. Mentally and tough because I stand up to people when they're wrong. Even when it's, well, let's be honest, risky. I've done it in person, not just on video, not just on TV, but yeah, mano a mano or whatever they call it. When it's wrong, it's wrong. So yeah, I will pick on political parties. I will rip them to shreds without cussing at all. I will disintegrate corporations, even religious organizations. I don't care what or who it is. If they are not doing right, as I always say, I say a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, I've said it on TV, on my TV show. And I got to do it like the old Chris Rock routine. I love Chris Rock's old routine. So I'm going to do it similar. I don't do impersonations, but hold on a minute. This is what I do when I'm on TV. If I feel that you're doing wrong, I will say, if you ain't doing right, get ready to say goodnight. Oh, yeah, I went there. So what's all this in a bag of potato chips mean to you? It means this. I am Mr. Hilarious at times. Silly, wild. Kind of off the wall. Long-winded. But I'm your best friend. I don't say that out of arrogance. I mean, when the chips are down, I tell you, go get some pretzels. But no, seriously. I don't take kindly to injustice, inequality, or any of that fun stuff. And it doesn't matter what the excuse is. So I talk about it. I have a body of work that spans 14 years almost. And I don't plan on going anywhere. In fact, before I will take something away, I will add 50,000 things to it. So just so that you know, I took on the U.S. government and told them what they needed to do. And ironically, somehow it happened. I told the United States Congress what they could not do. And ironically, somehow yet, it hasn't happened. I'm not going into specifics right now. No, I'm just a little guy with a small TV show for now. They better be glad, because when I am big news, oh man, are they going to have a headache. I've gotten people to call Congress and corporations and a few other things. What's all this mean to you? It means this. I don't care if you are 10 years old and somehow you see this, or 150, the oldest person at all time. I don't know. Well, I think Moses was like 900 years old, so the oldest person in modern times. It doesn't matter. Here's what I'm getting at. come to my page and subscribe to my channel, and then click on the bell so that you never miss a video. At least watch at least the first minute of each one of my videos, because you don't know what it might mean to you. And make no mistake, there is really genius in you. I want you to get that in your head, not mine. I know what God gave me, what Father God and the higher power has given me. I'm starting to know that, starting to. But don't sell yourself short, and don't let anybody on earth stop you. Whatever it is, you don't let them stop you, all right? You do not let them stop you. Now go ahead and like this video if you want, but subscribe to this channel and press that little bell so that you don't miss anything, because it's not about me. You know, it's about you.